Welcome back, students, to the next class of accounting for partnership basic concepts. Now, in the previous class we learned how to calculate interest on drawings when the amount of drawings was done in the beginning or in the middle of the month under shortcut or average method. In today's class, we are going to learn how to calculate the interest on drawings when the drawings are made at the end of the year. So we are having problem. Pramod's drawings during the year is rupees 1500 at the end of each month. Rate of interest chargeable on his drawings is 6% per annum. So we are going to calculate the interest chargeable on Pramod's drawings. The books of accounts are closed on 31st March every year. So the solution is, first we have to find what is the total drawings. So 1500 into 12, it is 18,000. Now what is the interest? Interest on drawings is equals to rate into outstanding months or average period divided by 12. Since the drawings are made at the end of each month, the outstanding months or average period will be 5.5 months. So how that 5.5 months comes? Total months are how many? 11 months, because the drawings are made on last day of each month. So if it's made on 30th April, the drawing will be collected or the interest will be charged from 1st of May. Therefore, on 31st March or at the last day of the month, the interest is not charged for the last drawing. So it will be 11 plus 0 divided by 2. So you will get 5.5 or 5.5. So that amount has to be taken. So total drawings is 18,000, rate is 6% into 5.5 is 5.5 divided by 12. You will get the answer as 540. Now we will see for one more problem. Yes, Bharti is a partner and she is withdrawing rupees 2,000 at the end of each month for the year ended 31st March 2018. Interest on partners' drawings at 12% per annum is to be calculated under average period method. So I write the formula: interest on drawings is equals to total drawings into rate into outstanding or average period divided by 12. Now when you write this particular formula, you will get 1 mark for each. So whenever formulas are given in for a problem, it has to be written, so it will get 1 marks. So now your total drawings amount to 2,000 into 12 months. So throughout the year he is withdrawing, so it will be 12 months. Now, so 24,000 into 12 into 5.5 or 5.5 divided by 12. The answer you will get is 1,320. Now you are having the alternate method. So instead of writing this, you can write 24,000 into 5.5 into 12 or 12 and into rate. The answer will be 1320. Yes. Now we'll see for another problem. Now in this problem we are having one person called as John, who is a partner. He withdraws 1,000 regularly. Interest on drawings is charged at 5% per annum. Now you have to calculate interest under average period or shortcut method, which if he has 3 options. That is, if he draws in the beginning of the year, if he draws in the middle of the year, or if the amount is at the end of the year. So now what is the total amount? It is 1,000 per month, 1,000. So 12 months are there. 12,000 is the total amount of drawings that he is making throughout the year, whatever may be the case. If it is in the beginning or middle or at the end of the year, month. So total drawings during the whole period is 12,000. So now I will consider the first this option, that is drawings made at the beginning of the year. So here the average period is 6.5 or 6.5 months, that is 12 plus 1 divided by 2. It will give me 6.5. So what I will have, the total amount of drawings into rate into average period. Now 12,000 into 5 into 6.5 is equals to how much it is? 12%. Followed. So answer will be given is how much? 325. So 12,000 into 5 upon 100, that is, it will give me 6,000 in divided by 6.5, sorry, divided by 12 into 6.5 will give me 325 as the answer. Now if the amount is withdrawn in the middle of the year, now what will be the average period? 12 plus 0 divided by 2. So it will be 6. So average period is 6, whereas total drawings remains same of 12,000. So now interest on drawings is equals to total amount of drawings into rate into average period divided by 12. So 12,000 into 5 into 6, it gives me an answer of 600. Next I am having if drawings are made at the end of the year. So average period is how much? 5.5 and total drawings are 12,000. So I will write the formula drawings into rate into average period. So I will have 12,000 into 5 upon 100 into 5.5 or 5.5 divided by 12. The answer I will get is 275. Now one more problem we are having. See, this type of problems, which is the last one I am doing on average method, will appear very rarely in the examination. So the drawings can be made either every month, half yearly, quarterly or monthly. Followed. So when the amount of drawings are made on quarterly basis, how the interest will be charged and how the period is calculated, we will see. So interest on drawings, on Prasad drawings for the year ended 2018, if he withdraws 12,000 per quarter, is to be calculated if it's in the beginning, middle or at the end of the year. Rate of interest is 10% per annum. So we'll see how it is calculated. See, what are his total drawings? 12,000 per quarter. So I will write 12,000 into 4. For every quarter, 4 times he's in a year, 4 times he's taking 12,000. So that's why 4 has to be multiplied. So if it's at the beginning of each quarter. So how the beginning will be? From April it will start. So April to 31/3. So in between you will be having 4 quarters. That's why we have to multiply 12,000 into 4. So how the quarters will be? 12 plus 3. So 12 first quarter I am having from April, May, June, July. So till July. Next quarter will be August, September, October, November. This is the second quarter. Then third quarter will be the last 4 months. So I will be having total this quarters. So 12 plus 3 gives me 15. So 15 divided by 2 will be giving me 7.5 or 7.5. So 12,000 into 4, first I should multiply these two. I will get 48,000. 48,000's 10% that will be taken into consideration, that is 4,800. I have to minus. The resultant figure has to be divided by 7.5 into 12. I will get the answer as 3,000. So this 3,000 is the interest on drawings. Now if I withdraw the same 12,000 in the middle of each quarter, so how it will be? From 15th March 15th May it will start till March, this 15/4 to this it will be. So your quarters will be in between, so in the middle. So because it's in the middle, I have taken it as 15th May. Followed. So from 15th May, then 15th June, 15th July, 15th August. So in this manner I have to calculate. So I will have 12,000 into 4, then divide into 10 rate, 10% into 6 by 12. So how it is? 10 and a half plus 1 and a half. 10 and a half plus 1 and a half, because it is having the middle quarter. So 10 and a half plus 1 and a half divided by 12 upon 2. It gives me 6 months. So 10 and a half plus 1 and a half divided by 2 gives me 12 upon 2. 12 upon 2, if I simplify, I'll get 6 months. So now 2,400 will be my interest on drawings. Now coming to the end of each quarter. So from April, if I take 4th quarter, April, May, June, followed, it will be the first quarter. That is, so from 30th 6 2017 till the end of the year, I will get 4 quarters. So 12,000 into 4 into 10. Now here, because it is taken on the last of each month, I will be end of each quarter, so I will be having only 9 months. The last quarter will not be taken into consideration. So 9 plus 0 divided by 2 gives me 4.5. Gives me 4.5 months. So now here 12,000 into 4 into 10 upon 100 into 4.5 gives me 1,800. Followed? It gives me an answer of 1,800. So when quarters are given, you have to consider the quarters. Yes, we'll see a table which is showing us how to calculate the average period of calculation of interest on drawings. Now how it is to be done? Here I have the frequency of withdrawal. Next, average period in months and the time of withdrawals. Time of withdrawal is at the beginning, in the middle and at the end of the month. So if it is monthly, in the beginning it will be 12 plus 1, that is 6.5 average period. When it is in the middle, it will be 6 months. When it is at the end, it will be 5.5 months. If it is quarterly, your average period will be at the beginning 12 plus 3. So it is 7.5. If it is at the end, it will be 10.5 plus 1.5, that is 12 upon 2, it will be 6. If it is at the end, 9 plus 0, it will be how much? 4.5. It will be 4.5. If it is half yearly, 12 plus 6 divided by 2. So your average period in the beginning will be how much? 9 months. Here it is half yearly, 9 plus 3 divided by 2, it will be again 6 months. Whereas at the end of the month, if I take 6 plus 0 divided by 2, it will be 3 months. So you have to remember this period of frequency when it is withdrawn and the amount of average period, that is the number of average period to be taken for calculations of drawings. Now we will see to the next one, that is interest of drawings under product method. So in this product method is used when the drawings are having various amount, they are not common. So in the previous method what we saw, the amount of drawings was same throughout the year. If we withdrew 1,000 at the beginning of every month, it would be 1,000 till the end of the year. But now here the amount of interest that we are going to withdraw is different from one amount to another amount, and even the dates are not uniform, they are at different intervals. So when such type of method is given, it is always better to adopt and this product method. So you are having problem, Radha and Ravi are partners. Radha's drawings during the year. So you can see the amount 5,000 on 1/4/2015, 8,000 on 36/2015, 3,000 on 1/12/15 and 2,000 on 1/31/3/16. So now remember students, whenever the product method are given, they give maximum 4 amounts, 2 in the beginning, 2 at the end. Normally this is the way how the problems are given. So these dates are varying, even the amounts are varying. So when such type of problems are given, always product method has to be taken into consideration. So now interest is calculated at 10% per annum. So now for this purpose I will put one table. So what I will have in the first table, the date of drawings. In the second column I will write the various amounts that they have withdrawn. Then the third column will be showing me the number of outstanding months in periods. Then the fourth will be the product of the second and the third column. That is, multiply the amount and the outstanding number of months, I will get the products. So my first drawings is on April. So it is the first day of the month. So I have to include April. So from April to March is 12 months. So what I will do, 5,000 into 12, I will multiply whatever is the resultant figure, 60,000 will be my product. Next, drawings are made on 30th June. It is the last day of the month. So my interest will start from 1st July. So I will have from July to 31st March will give me 9 months. That is July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March is a total of 9 months. So 8,000 into 9, it is 72,000. Next I have on 1st December, it is 3,000. So December, January, February, March gives me 4 months. So 3,000 into 12 is 12,000. Next on 31st 3/2016, it is 2,000. So on the last day I don't have any month. The interest will be charged from the next year. So I don't have any amount on the last day. Now what I'm going to do is I will total these products, that is 60,000 plus 72,000 plus 12,000. I will get a total of 1,44,000. Now the assumption that is made is, if partner had not withdrawn these various amounts on different dates, for 1 month he would have withdrawn 1,44,000. So we'll see how the working is done. So I have the interest. So now what my total product is, 1,44,000. So what is my interest? Total product into rate into 1/12. This 1/12 is common for all. It is assumed that 1,44,000 is withdrawn only for 1 month in a year. That's why your time period will be always 1/12. So 44,000 into 10 upon 100 into 1/12 gives me how much? It will give me 1,200. Now you're having one more problem. Sahana and Sanjay are partners in a firm. Sahana's drawings are given, the amount is varying and the dates also are varying. So I have 4,000 on 1st June, 6,000 on September 30th, 2,000 on 30th November and 3,000 on 1st of January. So I have to calculate interest at 8% for the year 2017 under product method. We'll see what is the interest on drawings. Yes, I have On 1/6, 4,000, 39, 6,000, 30th 11, 2,000, 1/1, 3,000. So I will calculate the number of outstanding periods. So 1/6 to 31/3/16 gives me 10 months. That is from June to March. Next, it is September 39/16 to March. March is 6 months. Next, on 30th 11, that is November, till end of the year, till March, it is 4 months. That is from December, January, February, March. And last one is on 1st of January. So only 3 months, January, February and March. So now I should do the product. So 4,000 into 10, it will be 40,000. 6,000 into 6, 36,000. 2,000 into 4 gives me 8,000. 3,000 into 3 gives me 9,000. So now I should take the total product, which gives me 93,000. So this 93,000 I should divide it. So I will write interest is equals to product into rate into 1/12. So 93,000 into 8/100 into 12 gives me how much? 620. The rate of interest or the amount of interest to be paid is 620 rupees.